Okay, so Daniel Ortega, Nicaragua's president, just announced that Nicaragua won't have elections anymore. Yeah. And you see, my point in this video is really simple. My point is the following. Evil always presents itself as something good, as something noble. For example, the most classic example of all. The snake didn't convince Eve to eat the apple by telling her that by eating the apple, she would unleash shame, pain, and suffering forever for all mankind. That's not how the snake did it, right? That's not how the snake seduced Eve. Instead, what did the snake promise? Wisdom. God's wisdom. So, in the end, Eve ate the apple to get smarter in a certain way, right? So, as I said, evil always presents itself, always shows up as something good, as something noble. Another example. Putin didn't invade Ukraine to erase Ukraine from the face of the earth, to take the country's territory. That's not why he did it, right? Instead, Putin invaded Ukraine to fight Nazis. To protect Russian speakers. Another example. So, as I said in the beginning of this video, Daniel Ortega, Nicaragua's president, announced the country won't have any elections anymore. Now, why is he doing this? Because he wants power for himself? No, he's doing this to protect Nicaragua, to protect Nicaragua's people. Because there are a lot of fascists out there, a lot of imperialists, a lot of rightists that want to take control, that want to take power through elections. So, Daniel Ortega must stop them. So that's why he's ending elections in Nicaragua. For a good reason. Well, as they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And finally, the last example, unfortunately, from the country I live in, Brazil, right? Lucky me. But Brazil's president, Lula, has signed a decree this year which establishes that social media companies will now start being considered responsible for what their users say on their platforms, such as Instagram, Facebook, etc. If their users say something anti-democratic, or if they share fake news, the companies themselves now can be penalized, can be fined, which means that social media companies now will start to protect themselves by erasing all the content that can possibly be a problem. Does this content criticize the government? Could it be considered hate speech? Well, it's just better to erase it, right? We don't want any problems. And guess who decides what's fake news and what's true? The government. Now, if that's not censorship, I really don't know what that is. And we are some months away from the elections. So yeah, Brazil is 100% a democracy. Like this video or they will shoot me. No, I'm just kidding. But you can leave your like. So that was the simple message I wanted to bring in this video. Evil always disguises itself as something good. I was watching Ortega's video, and that was the only thing I could think about. It's a simple message, but I think it's an important one. That's it for today, and see you next time. Bye-bye.